We need to display our Nebraska helmet here. There we go. Winners tonight, 2-1 in the Big Ten. Big Ten Western Division leaders.
Wow.
Sitting high atop the Big Ten.
Man, but Northwestern might be one of the worst teams in Power 5 football. If not the worst.
I'm with you.
How do they beat Nebraska is beyond me. Also, I think Clemson being ranked below Michigan 4 or 5 weeks in is asinine.
So you believe that Clemson should be ranked ahead of Michigan?
Yes.
Well, I definitely agree with you. There's no comparison between the two schedules at this point.
Because I mean, Clemson's beat 2 top 15 teams. I mean, the one team Michigan played that has a pulse, and that is not a dead Power 5 program, Group of 5 program, is Maryland, and it was an 8-point game. And I'm not saying that Maryland's a bad team. I think Maryland's really good.
Okay. What's my response supposed to be?
I'm not saying you're supposed to have a response. So.
Okay. We can agree that Maryland and Purdue should be a really good game.
Oh, really, really high-flying game, too.
Probably, but let's understand that Purdue's coming off a game in which they won 20-10, and they ran it more than they threw it. So I agree with you. Most likely, we're looking at maybe Aiden O'Connell's shaking some rust that he had last week because he missed the previous game, and also he had rib injuries that I think compromised him last week. Hopefully he's getting better, more healthy, and will be able to attack a Maryland defense that's not nearly as good as Minnesota's defense. So I agree. We could see a typical, what we would expect to be Purdue, Maryland. It should be an entertaining game. It's going to be a game that I'm going to be watching. Yep.
Yeah,
and it's more important to Purdue than to Maryland. It's a more important game as it stands because I think it's reasonable to expect Maryland to lose to the Big Ten powers, so they are not contending for a division championship. They've already lost to Michigan, whereas Purdue, I expect to be in the race for the Big Ten West.
Yeah, they should be. The Big Ten West is ass. And I will say this about Purdue's run game. I think overall they have a complementary running game to the offense they run.
Yeah, they do now.
Oh man, but I also wish some of those haters on your top 25 videos would just call in for a change.
Yes, I want them to call in. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not a mean guy. I'm a nice guy. I would hear what they have to say.
Wouldn't that be nice?
What would that be like?
I said, wouldn't that be nice?
Yes, it would be nice. I have baited them as much as I possibly can. I've invited them nicely. I've tried the nice approach to invite them nicely. I've tried the poke them in the side approach, try to challenge their manhood, called them clowns and cowards to get them on here to just explain their points, because I just get a bit annoyed, and I think rightfully so, when people leave comments that this is moronic and you're an idiot and whatever, but they don't explain themselves to explain why. And I would just love for them to join the show. It would be fun. I'll give them their say.
Because I mean, I don't think it is that hard to click a StreamYard link, let it just walk you right through it, wait however long you have to wait, and then explain your positioning.
And I tell you that if we had the capability of leaving them a link in the comments section that would stay the right link, but obviously each show has a different link, so I can't. Maybe I'll do that next time. That's actually, oh, that's a good idea. Next week, I'm going to generate the show early, a few days early, grab the link. I'm going to leave it in the, yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the link in the comments section days prior. And so there'll be less of an excuse.